Her name is Kayla Hargrove, but Washington, D.C. music fans know her by her stage name of Kayla Soul, and she is in a lot of trouble. Here's why. Kayla had a boyfriend in jail who owed a $4,000 drug debt to this guy, Philip Anderson, and Kayla was determined to make sure her boyfriend's debt was settled. Before he was incarcerated, Kayla's boyfriend would occasionally do yard work for an 83-year-old veteran in nearby Arlington, Virginia, named Fred. Together, Kayla and Philip, the drug dealer, hatched a plan to make old Fred pay her boyfriend's debt. So Kayla called old man Fred and asked if she could stop by, and Fred said sure, he'd love the company. But when Kayla arrived at Fred's house and he opened the door, Philip and two of his homies jumped out of the bushes and forced their way inside. For her part, Kayla's job was done, and she left Fred in the hands of these three psychopaths. The three men started beating up old Fred and demanding cash. The poor old guy said he didn't keep that kind of money in his home, so they grabbed Fred and forced him into Philip's car and drove him to a trap house across the state line in Washington, D.C., where they tied him up. They forced Fred to hop on his phone's bank app and transfer $7,000 into an account of one of their friends and grabbed his debit card. They sent one of the kidnappers to get food at McDonald's with Fred's debit card. While Fred was tied up in the trap house, Philip dispatched two of the thugs to Fred's home to steal his guns, which were later sold by Philip for extra cash. But old Fred must have remembered his training from his time in the military and was eventually able to escape the trap house. Despite lacerations to his face, broken ribs, and a fractured sternum, he limped to safety and reached out for the police, who looped in the FBI because this was an interstate kidnapping. The FBI agents on the case caught them all, and the three kidnappers pled guilty and received sentences between 17 and 20 years in federal prison. For her part, Kayla pled guilty to aiding and abetting kidnapping, but because she didn't actually kidnap Fred, she received a sentence of only 6 years in prison. And so I ask you, was this a fair outcome? Let me know in the comments, and then have a great day, and be cool.